don't know why Debo is making this statement. According to the news yesterday, we read that the chairman, the acting chairman, Damagun, sent a representative at the 7 political party coalition that happened. What we fail to understand again, the denial from the PDP, because they started this talk of merger. Atiku, after the Supreme Court's rulings, his speech after the Supreme Court's ruling clearly called for coalition of opposition party in order to remove APC from office. So this denial, saying that they are a formidable political party, they have been there, what does it have to do with what Atiku said? What does it have to do with that the acting national chairman of the PDP sent a representative to that coalition meeting and quoted that he was sent to represent the national chairman? What exactly does it have to do with the fact that it's looking like Atiku is on his own? He says what he wants to say. The national chairman, Demago, says what Demago wants to say. Debo says what Debo wants to say. At this point, is there still a party called the PDP?
Thank you very much. Before now, I've said that PDP is in tatters. I've said also that PDP is a retreating ragtag army, that has lost its ruder focus. Except and unless they are able to, chart a course or bring it back to the natural course for which we know PDP to be. PDP has been dismembered, beyond repairs at this point in time. And this further reiterated or heightened, what we have, thought about PDP. Because this cacophony of voices that we have heard, within the ranks of the PDP is just like the Tower of Babel, where people speak different languages, nobody understands themselves, but they live in one house. It's a house of confusion. So now, what is going to happen is this. In my own little way, I don't really know who I have to believe his story now, or the side of the story, whether I believe that of Atiku, or I believe that of this Sekjen, as the case may be, or the acting chairman, as the case may be. So we have 3 different opinions on all this. But be that as it may, PDP can never form a viable opposition party again in Nigeria, except they re-strategize. I found out that the motley, crowd that made up PDP, especially the titans of yore that we normally used to know associated with PDP, their bones are now broken and they cannot really rise up. They are just acting as the dry bones. But we hope that one day the dry bones shall rise again. In this particular instance that we found ourselves with PDP, PDP ought to be the major opposition party, not even the Labour Party. Because PDP has the strength, PDP has the candor, PDP can in cahoots, with itself, form a robust opposition, to the ruling party APC. In terms of finance, they have the flexibility and muscles, to take on APC one-on-one. But they have, like Nnamdi Azikiwe once described this country called Nigeria. He said that I'll just do that in this kind of way to say PDP, is a giant in Africa of Africa standing on spindle legs with distended tummy. So they cannot really go further than what they are doing now. So the only thing that's going to happen is that maybe at the end of the day, while this cacophony of voices are erupting from their own house, is because of the fact that there's a leadership question in PDP. And who do we believe as a leader in PDP? As I yesterday, when I saw those pictures, I saw Waziri with Kwankwaso in the front pages of newspaper. I laughed off everything. I said, this is a coalition of straight bedfellows. That the effects of their meeting will be cataclysmic. That is very dangerous and a precarious arrangement. That will not work right from time, because these 2 people, if they are the ones who head the coalition, as the case may be, these are 2 innately ambitious people. And 2, another plank I look at it was that the coalition is just like a northern affair, because NNPC, PDP, you now go to ADC, SDP, and they are all northern people. So it's like a northern coalition against the APC. So that in itself is going to dismember them more, as the case may be. But PDP should, they should go for training. Maybe take 1 year or 2 years. Go to South Africa and go and learn under Julius Malema on what opposition and how opposition should operate. I even said my own Labour Party, they are not even doing the opposition as the case may be. In the sense that they just they really had memos. Maybe the P2B of this Oyorilawa memo, and that is the end of it. That is not it's not an opposition. Opposition is a party stand. This is our party. This is the stand of PDP or Labour Party. Not a memo, given by one presidential candidate, as the case may be. They should go to Poland. I believe Alex Walesa is still alive. They should meet. They should go and meet that man and see how he created opposition that later brought him into presidency, as the case may be. Is it Jeremy Corbyn, my favorite, Labour, who has been in opposition, that he addressed the parliament in the UK, stood down for 6 hours, and when the chancellor was being asked, he said that he never knew that time is this far gone, that he enjoyed the speech of Jeremy Corbyn, thinking that it's just about that. No, we have spent 6 hours listening to this young man. So the people should go and study what opposition is all about. Opposition or coalition, now you want to form a coalition to be opposition to APC. It's not by aggregating straight bedfellows, to come and be together, but turning out an institution. What are the things we're supposed to do? You ought to have a book. You write on gas. If, for instance, the CNG the government is doing now, you oppose it, you bring alternatives. The essence of opposition is for us to have alternative in the next election. But right now, I don't think there's any alternative in terms of opposition.